Do we just try to stream on YouTube instead? Fuck it. But yeah, YouTube stream, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, let's fucking search for YouTube. Like, I don't know what this is. Brother. Is this microphone working? Or is it not? Judge orders immediate suspension of Jamie Spears from conservatorship. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Conservatorship. Not just Brittany, not just Charlie, but a large percentage of people who are forced into this imprisonment, taking advantage of them in every which way. Many of you saw that Netflix. It was removed.
Soon, a press conference.
To silence the truth about what goes on in abuse of conservatorship. So, the attorney who became Charlie's temporary attorney testified in May and in July 2018 that I had committed no financial
about
fraud,
fucking time.
I had not taken a
Am I right?
penny of Charlie's money.
Oh my god.
Court documents. In fact, all of this
Free
documents,
Britney,
everything
dude.
I say is all with backed up by proof. If you don't believe me, read what's in the notebook. It's evidence by those attorneys and judges who signed on them.
Let's go on Twitter and hope that we don't see a pair of cheeks.
Was thrown into
Hashtag
this whole,
free
you know,
Britney, because I know what I'm talking about.
the judge who had
Let's take the same title. Or do we give a fuck?
wanted to take great care of
No, just fucking send that.
attorney at Lyndon, and my attorney wrote a letter to Judge
Wow.
Lafontera.
I need to write something on Twitter. Fuck you, dude.
Explained family, Tanya Marina and the two ex-stepdaughters who were involved, was to help themselves to
Oh, you can't. I forgot you can't edit on this shit, dude.
When Tanya Marina joined forces with these ex-stepdaughters that he had never really had a relationship with after this bitter 25-year-old divorce from their mother. So,
It was about time.
this is very important for you all to learn.
Yes, I have all the resource. Yes, I'm on top of it. Yes.
Interference with intergenerational
It's
wealth
not really
transfer.
important. Tweets. Alright, there you go.
Racism mixed with
Get the fuck out of here.
come into sharp focus.
Wow.
Some
Wow.
people in Texas,
Wow.
especially San Antonio and the Rio Grande Valley, have always resented, mistrusted, and demonized
Where was it?
Hispanics since 1836 and the Alamo. But this is no reason to take away Charlie's life and determine how he lived, where he lived, and who he lived with. But this is exactly what
Hell
they have
yeah.
done. They have taken away his human life. This is not
Fuck this challenge, dude. Calm no, dude.
Michelle Nichols.
Calm no.
National Medal of Honor is missing because this probably bargain took his possessions. Are you kidding me? It's happening every day. So, a group of people, 7 o'clock, predators. 7 o'clock, Texas is in a community of
Fucking sirens.
in Bear County. 7
What a merge.
o'clock, 129
What a merge.
and so these people are now dictating where Charlie lives, who Charlie sees, while controlling his money and
I think I want unlimited printer. I don't know what I want to fucking make this work, dude. Probably this. I think that's what definitely a thing I want. Gold leaf bot? Do we give a fuck? Do we want the seeds? I don't think we want the seeds. It's too slow. Doesn't seem to make sense. Am I supposed to collect something? Hell yeah.
So again, you're just listening to remarks from earlier today of several of these Free Britney fans speaking out. This was ahead of when they heard the news that Jamie Spears would be suspended from the conservatorship concerning his daughter, Britney Spears. We want to keep alerting you to the top right-hand corner and the bottom right-hand corner. That's outside of this Los Angeles courtroom where Britney Spears is allegedly inside, and the legal team's still inside as well. The top corner.
If you've been living under a rock for the past 10 years,
we'll bring it to you live. Let's keep listening in to some of these rallies.
Britney's father
today, as people have been out
is his legal guardian,
now, just waiting on the edge of their seat for this announcement.
And makes decisions like she's a child.
This could not happen without you guys.
And
My family.
I don't know if there's much to support that anymore.
I'm going to tell you a quick story. I'm not going to make it long. You've heard a lot of kind of sad tales, and my mother's is one of them.
She's denied a lot of things, I think, and it's kind of weird. You know? It all started because of the breakdowns and stuff like that.
Traumatized by guardianship and conservatorship in New Mexico. We're extremely upset about this, and we need your help. This movement, this Free Britney movement, say it with me one more time. Free Britney! Has really brought light to what's going on with conservatorship and guardianship in America. And it's hard to say those words in America because they're literally taking equity, property, anything they can from people who are vulnerable. It doesn't just happen with pop stars, it happens with elderly, it happens with people who are disabled. We are in a real situation here. My mom, in July of 2019, I went with a lawyer to go and see.
Am I fucking doing something? Oh my god, am I doing something?
I wanted to help my mom.
Holy shit.
Her house that she'd been living
Fucking
in
come
for
on.
years. Now, the attorney, 3 days later, filed an emergency petition declaring my mother incapacitated and saying that she was the lawyer representing me. Yeah, it happens. 5 days after that, they seized my mother's bank accounts. She had no access to any money. 3 weeks later, they court order with police at her door, take her from her home to the hospital, and my mother has never been back to her home since. They put her in a lockdown memory care unit and began a routine of isolate and medicate. She wasn't allowed to leave the facility. She wasn't allowed to go to church. She wasn't allowed to vote. She wasn't allowed to see her own doctor. Her mail was interrupted, oftentimes opened before she got it, and relatives and friends who were calling this facility were repeatedly questioned and then told that she wasn't available. At no point has my mom ever granted due process, has ever been granted due process. Her first court appearance didn't occur until October of 2019. 2019, she had no access to any funds to hire a lawyer to protect her. So they submitted this fraudulent petition with my name on it, and then the lawyer began to represent my mother against me. And then after that, the lawyer represented the guardianship company against me. So now, I want to tell you a little bit of something of what we found out in January 2020.
Somebody stop that, please.
This guardianship company that's been running around collecting up old people and disabled people for 17 years in New Mexico had no license, no certification, and no bond. And they are operating at the will of the court.
Ooh.
When the judge began his hearings, he wouldn't even acknowledge my mother. She's sitting there. He would not say good morning, hello, Mrs. Hamilton, nothing. They just wanted her money. Judge Manuel Arrieta. Even after the judge's approval for me to go into a home that I owned with my mother, the court-appointed guardians continue to change the alarm code so that each time I went into my own house, the alarm went off and the police showed up. Now, I don't know how many of you are here are a black man living in America, but when the police show up to your house, that's a different thing. They're ready to shoot. They're ready to do anything to make you look like you're in the wrong. I already told you this. Even after numerous grievances have been filed against the Guardian Company, by the community, by state senators, by state representatives, by
my money.
lawyers, my mother was still kept under this same guardianship company.
Give me my red coins.
It's disturbing to watch the lawyer who originally filed a petition to switch over from representing me to representing
What am I gonna do with this fucking bullshit?
Then she switched again to represent the uncertified
Holy shit.
predatory guardian against me. And this is what the guardian said in regards to not being
It's one dumb challenge right now.
It was too expensive, so they decided to avoid that step. Let's hear it. One more time. Free Britney. Free Britney.
How about we kick out the fucking lawyer that doesn't do his fucking job and that fucking frauds people, dude? How about we do that instead?
To date, there has been no detailed accounting from the guardian and conservator as to how they have
sue the lawyer.
managed my mother's estate. We have no records of what they paid the lawyer. We have no records of what they paid themselves. I've learned.
Excuse me, they have no records? Or you have no records? They seized the bank account, dude. They seized it.
What is legal isn't always logical. And what is legal can simply be ignored by a judge. A conservatorship, a guardianship system.
Time to make a lawsuit. R. Kelly, you're fucking gone. Good, dude. What about this other guy that slapped his fucking girlfriend? I gotta see this.
Good, good.
You have a warrant for your arrest. Go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Okay. Palms facing together like you're praying. Interlace your fingers. There you go.
Hey guys, the incident that I have for you today is actually going to be a combination of several situations that officers deal with on a daily basis. This particular call is going to start off as a call about a roommate dispute.
Nuclear fuel.
That's going to kind of transform into a request for an assault report.
Now this is
And then
getting
he's gonna
old.
ask the officers
Let's go.
about having this male evicted from his house. The 911 call that the male made is going to be at the beginning of this video before the body camera starts. So you can get to hear what he told the dispatcher and hear some of the advice that the dispatcher gave the male and everything that led up to the reason the officers were there. They end up getting enough information from our caller to find out that the suspect in this case actually has an arrest warrant.
Just gonna clean the
So
list
in order
here.
to help the caller get a little bit of space from
We're
the
locking
mail
everything so
and
that
give him some time to go down and file that eviction.
triggers what matters.
They go in and they place the male under arrest. That's
Stop sinking my fucking
probably
money.
where this video is going to get most interesting, because the male that they place under arrest has a lot of really interesting things to say. I'll just go ahead and put it simply that he's just saying a lot of things to try to get a reaction out of the officers, and the officers take everything in stride and don't really react. So enjoy the video. I'll see you next.
Columbus Police Radio, Tech 127.
How you doing, Tech 127? I talked to two dispatchers and they kind of helped me out, but I think I need a police officer dispatched to my house.
What's your address?
Avenue, apartment A.
Okay, and what's going on there?
So basically the situation is I live in an apartment complex that the only people who can stay here are those who are mentally or physically disabled. So I had a friend who was down on his luck, and I let him stay with me for a few weeks, and a few weeks turned into a few months, and he's been with me for some months now, but he's very hostile and dangerous, and I'm threatened for my life. Yesterday he choked me and pinned me against the bed, and
Wow.
he's choked me several times in the past.
Well,
and
fuck
I'm
this
just in fear
dude.
for my life.
Yeah, fuck this
So I
dude.
want him out of my apartment. The lady said I have to
Confirmed.
go through an eviction process, so I'm going to start that tomorrow when I talk to my case manager. But I didn't know if there was anything you guys could do to help me because...
Yeah, I think you all only have to say, get out of here, I don't want to see you again. And then you have total rights over your place. If he doesn't leave, it's trespassing. And then the cops are recommended to show up.
I'm just afraid for my life. And he put his hands on me several times. He's extorting me to pay his storage bill. I've been paying all the food, and I'm just tired of it. I want him out of my apartment. So I didn't know if there's anything you guys could do to help me.
Okay, so I mean, you can file an assault report, but yeah, unless you have a eviction notice filed, we can't make him leave without an eviction.
Okay, so if I fill out...
So why does he need an eviction notice if he's not on the fucking bond?
An assault report, how does that work? Because he's still going to be living with me, and we're just going to get into it again, I think.
I mean, after you file the assault report, you have to go down and speak with the prosecutor about pressing assault charges.
Okay, what if he has warrants? Because I think he has several warrants.
I mean, it depends if the warrants are through Columbus, and depends on what the warrants are for.
Okay.
Hey, motherfucking operator, are you gonna fucking get to it?
Okay.
Holy shit.
Alright, well, I'm going to fill out a police report so you can have the police come down here and we'll just see what happens, sir.
Yeah, this is the police station. What the fuck do you want? Motherfucker,
yes,
fuck
but
off.
I'm not in the house. I'm outside. And you know, as soon as these police leave, it's going to get violent.
Okay, we'll send officers up to talk with you about the...
I'll take 12 donuts.
The phone number.
My name is phone number 614.
Let's go for coffee again.
Officers will be up as soon as they can and talk with you.
Okay, any idea how long it'll be?
Our goal is within a half.
He's gonna say thank you very much because he's fucking pleased that this fucking operator decided to fucking come to his fucking sense.
An hour, could be sooner or later, just depends on how busy we are.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate your help.
Bye.
Fuck this operator, dude.
Doing good. What's going on?
So basically, right next to my wife. Basically, I have a violent, hostile squatter in my apartment.
I think he was factually absolutely correct, but
I know the law. He can't evict them. Just called AEP. I'm gonna try to get the power turned off.
the way he does
Basically what-
things, which is a thing, motherfuckers, is fucking wrong.
Last night, there was an incident where I went grocery shopping, and I have mental disabilities. These apartments are meant for people with disabilities.
It's like he was not concerned, you know?
And he's very,
But it's fucking concerning.
paranoid, manic, whatever. So I bought some bread, and he thinks the
Of course it's wrong. It's just that simple.
destroyed the bread, and he pinned me up against my bed and choked me. I don't know if I have fresh marks, but I know I got marks from where he's previously choked me before.
Okay.
So they said fill out a police report, but I'm just telling you guys, when you guys come in the apartment, he might be cool as soon as y'all get in there, but when y'all leave, it's gonna be violent. I don't know if he has warrants or anything, but he's very dangerous, and I just fear for my life pretty much.
Okay.
He's on edges, and I'm just tired of having him in my apartment.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How did he come about to being your roommate?
Well, I've known him for some years, but it's like they say, you don't know somebody till you move in with him. So he was down on his luck. I did him a favor, let him stay with me.
So he's not a squatter. He did get permission to stay there.
Yes.
Okay. How long ago did he get permission to stay there?
A month.
What'd you say?
You said a month?
He's been here over a month. He's been here a few months now. He got locked up, then he came back. So he's been here probably now maybe 4 months since he got arrested.
Okay.
What's his name?
His name is Kevin.
Let's see if I can find him. Oh, you got my
Yeah, maybe he's got it wrong. So you've been knowing Kevin for a minute.
Yeah, but I didn't know he was like this.
If I was in his position, you know what I would have done? You know what I did actually? I fucked off. That's what I did. I fucked off. You know? But like, he might feel like, you know, it's his place. He welcomed someone in his place. You know? So, it's like his fucking place.
He's very dangerous. Like I said, he choked me up.
Do you know how to spell his last name?
Yeah, I got it on my phone.
Are we doing something here, Leaves? Oh my god.
Actually, I don't have it on my phone. Yeah, dude.
Oh my fucking god.
2 L's, yeah.
Alright.
I swear these Leaves, dude.
Is Mel Black
Fucking let's go,
white?
dude.
He's white, dude. No, he's black, I'm sorry.
Zamboni
Black,
around,
black,
let's go.
54 years old?
About 54, 57, one of the two. I think
Okay.
54, yeah.
How tall is he?
He's not taller than me. I'd say he's about 5'9".
5'9"?
Yeah.
How much do you think he weighs?
230.
230. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can find him real quick, okay? He's got a 50 for telephone harassment.
Sorry?
50 for telephone harassment, but I don't know if they'll take him.
Well,
He's non-violent. I gotta ask Sarge.
has he been mugshot ID'd on it yet?
Oh, we got a mugshot for him.
Non-violent. Get out of here.
We could at least
Get out of here with that bullshit.
get him through ID, and then summons him from there.
It's true.
Give at least an hour separation there.
What do you think, officer? You like non-violence?
Sounds
Non-violence.
great. Thanks, sir.
You guys down?
All right, bye. It's good, no bombs.
Hell
Three
no.
counts. 3 counts.
You mean?
Let's roll over there.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine.
Good, good.
You have a warrant for your arrest. Go ahead, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Palms facing together, like you're praying. Interlace your fingers. There you go.
That's fine.
Were you aware of your warrant, sir?
Why would I be aware of a warrant?
Oh, that's what I'm
This
asking.
is the second time you went to the police on me. See? So you don't steal my money and then go to the police. You got that? Yep. Okay. So remember, as far
So this is not about your roommate putting a warrant on you. You already have a warrant, motherfucker.
as I'm not going away forever, and I already told
But of course he thinks it's that.
2 people today and sent them your picture about what you did.
Okay.
See?
I'll turn your stuff in the southeast.
I mean, anyway.
Sir, you got any weapons on you or anything?
As far as I don't hear something.
Any stick?
I'm
Stick
deaf.
to poke me?
I'm deaf.
Okay. Let's step outside.
I know that. So like I said, as far as you don't
Cool.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
all you want.
All right.
All right. They had a job here.
Murder, you know, you could have killed me before you faggot cops started murdering people. Remember? You could have shot me on sight. But y'all fucked up, didn't you? Didn't y'all fuck up? Come on.
We're gonna walk right over here to the crib.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Stand right there. Spread your feet real far apart from them.
Whatever.
Spread your feet apart.
I told you I don't hear too good.
Okay.
I'm deaf.
Well, that's fine.
I know it's fine,
I'm
bitch.
still gonna explain everything to you.
You ain't gonna explain shit to me, bitch. You got that? You just shut the fuck up. You just suck
Wow,
a dick
dude.
because you're a child murdering bitch and you're a white supremacy terrorist. You got that? I'm gonna tell you, bitch.
Oh, he knows him?
I'm gonna tell you, bitch boy. I'm gonna tell you, bitch boy. I'm telling you, bitch boy. See, like
Does he
I said,
know
you're a
him
white
or what?
supremacy terrorist. You're a weak, dickless bitch. That's why you hate
Wow.
black men. Because black men have
Take a breather. Holy shit.
hard forever, and you can't get yours up at all. So
Oh wow,
your
let's
woman
talk
is
about that. Yeah, that's a
wants
good
black
subject.
Man like Candace Owens. See, you want all that shit.
This is a gay man subject, man. What do you mean?
Why aren't you mad? You could have shot me like back in February.
I have a right to talk about that because I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Trying to kill you.
Motherfucker.
What happened? Why didn't y'all do that
When I
shit?
talk about floppy
Why didn't
dicks,
you do it, bitch boy?
I got you, man.
Why didn't
I got
just
you.
shoot me? See? Doesn't work too good these days, does it? And Jim Crow Joe Biden ain't gonna save your bitch asses either. Because you see, I'm not going to vote for him. And yes,
Moving on. Jesus. Irrelevancy. Jesus fuck. You gonna move or what? Gabby Petito, close friend, speaks on TikTok. Well, I'm sure it's a positive thing.
54 years old. 54 years old in the year of our Lord 2020. Okay? So
R. Kelly?
So starting here, R. Kelly is charged in 2 different jurisdictions. He's charged in Illinois, and he's also charged in by the federal court in the United States District Court, Eastern District of New York. So he has federal charges and state charges. So he was convicted of the federal charges. He still has outstanding state charges that he has to go back to Illinois to be tried for. Okay, so this is what's called a superseding indictment. This means that prior to July 10th of 2019, the Eastern District of New York had charged him with something, but then they did more investigation, they got more information, and then usually when they indict you again for additional things, that new indictment or the superseding indictment overtakes the old indictment, and the old case is dismissed and they proceed on the superseding case. The superseding case is usually worse than the original case. So, you know, it's a fairly common thing in some of my cases where my client will be indicted, the state will go back, find more information, and then indict my client again, usually with more charges, maybe the same charge, but more counts of the same charge, or more serious versions of that charge. And then they will
United States of America against Robert Sylvester Kelly.
So that's the first
United States of America, dude. You're fucked,
the
dude.
chat on my phone so that I know that you guys are like with me, so I can see that you guys know what I'm talking about. So just give me 1 second. And turn off my volume so that you guys don't get an echo as well. Okay, so I'm in the chat. Okay, so somebody wants to know or has said, is there any way that R. Kelly will get his convictions overturned like in a Bill Cosby case? So just so that you guys are aware, what happened to Bill Cosby is a very particular issue that does happen in other criminal cases, but it's not that it's rare. It's just that particular issue, there has to be a certain set of circumstances that occur in order for that to apply. So like, for example, in the Bill Cosby case, there was a civil case that was going on at the same time as a potential criminal prosecution. And he was called upon to testify at a deposition in the civil case. If the criminal prosecution had been activated, if they had indicted him, he would have had a Fifth Amendment
Free
right
up storage
against
space.
self-incrimination.
Fuck me, dude.
The fact that that could be out there meant that he could not be compelled to testify in the civil case. But the prosecution told him, or told his attorneys, he can testify because we're not going to be prosecuting
do the job. Oh my
for the
god.
things that he's being sued for.
Oh my fucking god.
And so relying on those
If I can at least buy the things I need to buy for this semi-game here.
testified, and it was to his own detriment because he ended up being found to be civilly liable. And well, he wasn't found to be civilly liable. He ended up settling the case for a lot of money, but he would have likely been found to be civilly liable. And he had this statement on the record under oath that would be used to incriminate him later at the criminal trial. So the fact that they prosecuted him.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
The prosecution makes an agreement whereby they say they won't prosecute.
What am I doing?
They proceed to prosecute you, even though you held up your end of the bargain. Then the whole case gets tossed out, right? And there's different circumstances in which that can arise. There's nothing like that here. There's no civil case in which R. Kelly has testified to his detriment. The prosecution hasn't made him any sweetheart offers or deals or anything like that. They've just straight up prosecuted him. Now, that is not to say that it's impossible for R. Kelly's case to be overturned on appeal. R. Kelly's case could be overturned on appeal if, for example, the judge made some type of ruling on the law, and that ruling on the law was not in accordance with the federal law or the Constitution.
Where am I going? O's and P's?
So maybe they allowed a witness to testify in such a way about an incident that was, too old or too prejudicial or not related to this case at all. And if they allowed the witness to testify as to that and it violated Mr. Kelly's constitutional rights, then the case could potentially
I'm trying to get money, I think.
Or the courts, the higher appellate courts could say
just further, because at D's we can go E's, I think we can go F's.
Still stand up
and there's just it's 100X.
If no, the case goes back for a new trial.
So let's do that.
So it's possible his case could be overturned on appeal. I don't think it's likely, but you should never say never until you see at least, because his attorney said they're going to appeal, until at least you see the appellate filing. So if you see what he filed for the appeal and then see what the basis for the appeal is, it can't just be, I don't like the outcome, right? It can't just be
you a bitch. That's my appeal. You a bitch.
Right? Sufficiency of the evidence. That's a really hard standard to meet because there is a lot of testimony. We'll go over what the testimony was.
Thank you, Natasha. Are we back? Oh, we're straight up live again.
Hello. All right. I was doing a live with my daughter and ended up having to end that early and come here. So, a lot of stuff going on. First of all, thank you for everybody that's here. If you haven't already, please
nobody understands what I just said. It's okay. The punch is going to come in about an hour. We're going to talk about the attorney again. And I'm going to say it again. Okay?
All interaction. So I would definitely
and people are going to get it.
And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would definitely appreciate it if you would do so. And hit the...
That's if I don't get banned because
button.
She misrepresents me. It can't happen.
Sorry, hit the subscribe bell.
It happens.
The notification bell so that you know when we go live. And
yes, ma'am.
On Facebook, if you would click follow, I would appreciate it as well. And of course, if you want to become a member, that's always welcomed.
What do I want to do here?
Hang on just 1 second. Trying to.
I want to cheat at this game, so fucking let's go with these.
Up here. Oh, there's Lynn. Hi, Sugar Bug. All right, so I'm gonna put this up real quick and just let the videos update you on what's going on. This is the first one.
Sugar.
Josh, so we're out here on the island. So first of all, we'd like to tell you
I got it.
for helping us.
11
We've been out
T's.
here 4 or 5 hours, and this hunt will probably last.
Oh, I want this bad boy. Oh, what the fuck is this? The cheese.
Out here, we've got
20 cheese.
the greatest team, one of the greatest teams I've ever seen.
I missed.
This team's gonna make my kids all jealous. So thank you, brother, very, very
Such a
much.
fucking game, dude. Hey, at least it's picking up stuff.
Islands. First of all, I'd like to tell you thank you very much for helping us. We've been out here 4 or 5 hours, and this hunt will probably last.
It sucks when there's something you want and then you miss it. Are you kidding? There's 2.
This team, one of the greatest teams I've ever seen. This team's gonna make my kids all jealous. So thank you, brother, very, very much.
Fuck.
Aloha, we appreciate it. Hey, Josh, so we're out here on the islands. First.
Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking making bank, man.
You're muted.
I'm gonna hit something with that. Yeah. I could have tried this
one.
too.
Now I'm getting the second one.
No, I don't know what I'm getting.
And I'm sorry,
Oh
folks,
my
when I was opening
fucking
my chips
god.
Earlier, I thought I was muted.
My scrolls of infinity.
People probably didn't
Oh,
hear
what?
it, but in case
What?
they did. Some
Fuck
people's
this
ears are
game,
very
man. It's so hard.
I gotta find the right link. All right, here we go.
I'm trying to get these scrolls. Yes, one more. Yay.
Thank you, Jenna.
Hey. Oh,
I
a
will
gem.
eat my chips.
I'll get the gem.
I thought this was going to.
Win. Just one gem.
This is driving me nuts.
Jeez.
And
thank you, Crystal G.
How much do I get? 20 every time. I'm making
We
bank.
humans, we gotta eat.
It's insane. Oh, I'm gonna hit this. Oh, come on. Man, come on, man.
Hang on, I'm trying to get
Man.
past the commercials.
Come on, man.
Getting
Fuck.
past the commercials and justice for Gabby.
Justice for Gabby. Love you, pretty. So sad.
Oh, go ahead.
What is this? What is this? Cursed. What am I cursed for? Cursed. I'm cursed. What does that mean, cursed, anyway? I'm more cursed. I'm not even collecting cursed. I don't even know what that means. Does it mean I'm losing something? Hit me. Yeah. Hit me. Yeah. Hit.
They have multiple
it's all right.
boats out here. Multiple.
Fuck.
Now hang on.
Yeah. Please. I'm just trying to win, please. Oh no, the scroll I've never seen before.
One more.
Well, we can spend. We got 83 cheese, now 100. Oh my god, that was so low. Late. So low late. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh. I'm getting scrolls, which is good. I'm getting good at this game. Oh no, I could have gotten the raccoon curse. Fuck. Fuck. I got it. I think... Which one is this? The green one? Oh, I don't know.
Thank
like a
you,
leaf.
Justice for all.
Oh no.
Hope so, it's all 21.
Dude. Fuck! I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. It's just long and boring.
Egmont Key, and in that area. I don't think
Oh,
they have not found him
Slick
yet.
did. Just one though, but
I don't think he's
it's
only
alright.
staying
If I
on
can
what-
fish for some, it's actually really good.
Thank you, Justice for All. I can deal with some toasted pecans. Okay, so
Oh, that was
he
close.
has allegedly. Your reporting is full of empty bullshit. Well, go bullshit somewhere else. There you go.
I think we want to get the cheese as much as I can. Scrolls are priority. What was
They
that?
have found a
What was
campsite
that?
on one of the barrier islands, and they are currently still searching
What did
with
you say?
dogs. Now it is getting dark here.
What did you say?
So he says they are going to search into the night.
Oh fuck! Oh,
He
there
says
was a
they're going
gem.
to search into the night, and that they have found a campsite that they believe is his. I don't know about
Wow.
that. I don't know if they. I don't know. I'm currently waiting for. Well, I've got the wrong
Yes,
thing.
one more.
You can tell I just came to Hannah's channel. I am waiting to see if they have any other
Oh no, too bad.
information. Let's see.
Oh, that was so close. Oh, what is
It
this?
was Dog who said they found a camp, right?
Correct.
Oh my
Dog said they found a camp. So we are just reporting what he reported. We haven't seen this camp. We don't know exactly where it is. We don't know if it's
Oh my god.
You know, we don't know, but we're reporting what he told us.
Fuck.
And what he told us
Fuck.
that they found what they believe is a campsite.
I got this.
Don't know how long.
And people don't camp. People don't camp on these islands. This is not somewhere that you camp.
Yeah, it's not just a normal like destination.
No.
All right, this one I don't want to miss, so we're gonna do this.
Yeah. I'm trying to find where.
Oh my lord. Oh, it doesn't matter. This is tough.
And also, there were reports earlier
Fuck.
of another sighting involving a grandpa's
Come on.
car. That has been debunked.
Fuck.
They've said that's not true.
So hard.
So,
Fuck.
you know, I mean, everything that we're hearing at this point, now we don't know.
Am I getting something here? As long as I get cheese. Cheese is a gift sent from heaven.
Is the only thing we know is he found a camp. That's it.
Fuck. He
Yes,
found
it could have
the
see,
camp.
Where they're at currently are on these little small barrier islands that are all around.
Well, would you show me? Fuck! I'm gonna lose my shit, dude. Every time it's a scroll, I miss it. My life. I'd be done by now. What the
Now
fuck?
we can hear you. There you go.
Ooh, I tried. I really tried.
Again, I'm going to throw it out the window.
Dude, you have no idea how fucking fast it's gonna get out the window.
Karina Gibson says
that's exactly what I was told, but I'm trying to get the source. They found the
I think this is
camp
good.
on Shell Island, and they said they found like a rudimentary campsite and a can of monster.
Look, I get it. Look, it's not even hard. Fuck. No, there's a fucking bug right there.
Y'all, I've got so many screens going, y'all just don't know. And how many messages I've got, it's
I think.
insanity.
You don't say.
Do you remember if it was Fox News or because someone did say something about
That's
Fox
what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at.
Let me record you,
So those
fucker.
of you saying
File
that
Explorer
you think I look tired,
videos.
and actually that's me squinting because sometimes I have to squint to look at the.
Get out of here, videos.
Yeah, Fox News. Fox News is where I saw that. Sorry. Hang on, I'm on here.
These videos are for my editor.
Fox.
Clearly.
Losing it.
Oh, no, don't click everything. Stop clicking everything.
Fox News on Twitter. Angela says.
Bitch.
Yeah, that's what I just showed.
Fuck. My cheese.
Right
Fuck.
here. It says Fox News. So
You
this is where the
better.
campsite was.
Oh, finally. Last one. So lucky.
You can't,
Oh, this
they're
one
not
too,
showing
please.
it,
Fire or hammer? Hammer.
Oh, so that's exactly what that is.
Because I clicked here. You kidding?
Right here.
What?
I think
What the
it's right
fuck?
here when he goes in between these,
What
these
the
trees.
hell? I never asked for this. What's going on?
No, it's not. It's not in Panama City.
Come on, my little animal. We're out
Not
of
that
here.
Shell
Let's
Island.
go.
It's a different Shell Island. It's right off of Fort DeSoto.
Let's get out of here.
So what we're seeing here is recorded video footage from Dog the Bounty Hunter being on an island, Shell Island, where he believes he found a camp.
Yes, they should have DNA off of the can, I hope. Well, Jazz, I can't help what you've seen on other channels. This video was made by Fox News, and it says on the video on their Twitter. Take it up with Fox News, Shug. Jesus, take it up. I tell y'all, some people would argue with Jesus himself. We don't know what was found.
I love the attitude.
The only
dude.
thing I know is that they found a camp, and they said that they found a monster can, and that is all I know.
A monster can. Why am I not surprised?
There is a Shell Island in Panama City, but this is not the same. This Shell
Why does this add
Island
up?
is off of Fort DeSoto.
And you can see this isn't exactly a residential area or very inhabitable as a, you know.
No, there's absolutely nothing on these islands. Nothing. Nothing. Hang on.
Dogs completely undeterred by the FBI.
Anything. Just a minute. Do you see what this says? Can you see this, Lynn?
Bro.
Yep, we can see it.
Bro.
Let me make this as big as I can make it. Do y'all see what is said right here by Fox News? I don't know what it's officially called. I'm telling y'all what they're calling it. For the love of God.
Yeah, so I've been wondering what kind of dogs those are. If they have,
They're bounty hunting dogs.
I think they had 3 dogs that we saw.
Well, I think that they're tracking dogs because I don't think that he believes he's dead. So I think he's got tracking dogs. He may have one cadaver dog, but I would bet money that they are tracking dog.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, whatever intelligence they have may also be telling them that he's alive too.
By the way, a dog can be trained in both. I guess they might just perform better if it's just one thing they're looking for.
Yeah, you know, he's a bounty hunter, so he's not.
I have no point. I have no point.
He can pay people for money. People that won't normally talk.
I'll pay you for money.
Money talks.
You will pay me for money. I can tell you that.
These are private canines. This is a private search group.
C++. Priority. Output. Maybe not. Leaves.
All right, now I'm looking at something else that somebody just sent me. Hang on just a second.
Okay. So if you're just joining us, Fox News has reported that and it appears that they have an embedded reporter with them. That they have an embedded reporter from Fox News with.
That's a good idea. That's wise from Fox News. That is wise.
It shows that he's on a particular
Dog is going to be there. He makes TV. Just go. Just follow him.
They believe they've found a campsite.
That's so wise.
No, not sure. I would imagine the dog's maybe headed to that area of the campsite, given the scent that they are being exposed to. That's just my logical thinking. It's not, fact. My logical speculation.
I bet Dog also calls the FBI every time and tells them where they're gonna be, what they're gonna do.
I couldn't tell.
And the FBI doesn't show up at the same time.
I would hope if he really has,
then he just fucking
found an
goes.
area that they're not far behind, because, he could be in danger. We don't know.
I don't want to see Dog fucking get in legal trouble because fucking FBI can't ask him enough questions to figure out what he knows, dude.
According to DTBA, okay. According to his Twitter, they are search and rescue dogs. If you're just joining us, what we've been watching is coverage of Dog the Bounty Hunter on an island, which they call Shell Island, in the barrier, one of the barrier islands near, across from where they were earlier today. He's searching the grounds and thinks he found a campsite. And y'all remember, the news always lags reality in real time. So however long they had that video, they put it up there. Don't know how much further they are now, how much closer they could be.
This all got me thinking about
They said earlier,
Dog the Bounty Hunter and his fucking show, dude. I'm old enough to fucking remember Dog the Bounty Hunter. Okay, let's go check it out. CN News. Let's just figure out what they have here. They live? No?
Dog the Bounty Hunter says he's already closing in on Brian Laundrie as he officially launched his search for the 23-year-old fugitive who is sought for questioning in Gabby Petito's disappearance and death.
Laundry Hunter.
The reality TV star, whose real name
Shit.
is Duane Chapman, said on Twitter Wednesday, this would be and could be the perfect spot for him
Shit.
to hide. Not too many people out
The memes
here,
are
but there's
happening.
a lot of environmental things that we're going to fight. So here we go, he said.
The memes
The
are
search
happening.
now is really on. The search has just begun. He wrote in the tweet that boat crews and ground teams have been called in, and we have search and rescue dogs deployed. Chapman, 68, was on Florida's Marco Island Tuesday and was setting up when she disappeared last month. Laundrie Riffin is an FBI-led manhunt death, but has been used someone else, Petito.
I remember. Damn, son. When was that, done? Can I have a description, please? Jesus Christ, Anon.
Lilo Asiata, the godfather of Waikiki. This is like picking up John Gotti for traffic tickets.
Oh, this is so 2002, 2003, dude. I am old enough, dude. I watched this on TV.
Applying pressure and he's making it
That's his wife. She is, she's deceased, unfortunately. The love of his life.
You see him right now?
Absolute love of his life.
Fugitive stomping boots here.
His fucking squad.
Got a gun. Okay, ready? Showtime.
So, I'm trying to remember. What was his techniques back then, and was it really for show, or was it actually proper? Right. 20 years later, I can actually look at it and actually understand the production. 2017, 2018, 2018, 2019. C'était probablement plus 2016. C'était en 12, t'as gradué en 2016 d'abord, right? Non.
Jeter un esti de chien sale. Oui.
Je sais plus comment compter.
Les salles de bain, je fourrais-tu pas de la femme?
Ok, dude. Ok, dude. Check la grosseur de la place. Ça finit pas, là. Ça finit plus.
Pica-pac.
Tout ça qu'ils disent, hein.
Mon pinaise.
Souvent, ceux-là qui parlent le plus font le moins et tout, man. J'ai rien à me cacher, mais à mon âge, man. Tu dis.
Mieux dire.
I am going to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Al Capone didn't have 68 cases, and the other one is the son, also wanted.
We're gonna have to get on this guy, get him quick, because he's gonna run.
These are the guys that are dangerous.
Non.
Run. The map says this is an abandoned house.
Non, quoi?
OnlyFan.
When I see that car and I see that defendant,
Mettre ma graine sur OnlyFans, on me faire 3 piastres quelques fois, puis ils vont la copier, puis ils vont se l'envoyer entre eux autres Snapchat. Les mangeuses de marde, man. Ils veulent tout voir ma graine, man. Ils mettent chéri. Holy shit! The fuck est arrivé ici? Tabarnak! J'avais pas vu de quoi de même avant? What the fuck is passe?
Il va le tuer.
there ain't no surrender. This is the Alamo. We're gonna take him out. He ran over my daughter.
Your word is no good.
I'm gonna hit the house. I'm gonna burn it down now. Look out.
Tabarnak, as-tu vu les belles quenouilles?
The hunt is on.
Quenouilles.
Not last night. Let's rock and roll. Go move, I'm gonna hear you.
Do not move, do not move.
T'as tout le temps une ligne à dire, man. T'es pas mal entertainant. Hein? I gotta give you that, man.
Give him your arm. Give me some cups. Give him your arm now. We got your dad, Willie. For a week right now, you guys have had the upper hand. Right now, talk.
Arrête la vidéo, c'est un just chat.
C'est un just chat.
I'm exactly 3 weeks
Ça me rappelle
Meet and greet.
ton hostie de parlage, man. Oh les Chris, man. T'arrêtes pas de typer pis de peser sur Enter, man. Je te vois aller, là. Ça me rappelle la classe, man. Tout le temps en train de faire de quoi, là. Pis là, faut que je prenne ça pendant 1 heure de temps, moi.
So I figured, you know, I would at least have a little bit better shot of hanging.
T'attends-tu que je te dise
My hair a little bit.
de farmer ta gueule? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Qu'allez s'asseoir.
Just coping and dealing every day. Just
Coping, man. Je prends du copium.
a little bit concerned
Ok.
about if they start using mace or pepper ball.
Non, tu pouvais pas dire ça, monsieur Charles.
Those things are definitely
Non, je pouvais pas dire ça.
to me right now. So, you know, there's a lot to think about. But
C'est-tu fini? Tabarnak. Hey, les lignes que j'aurais pu te pousser, man. Mais j'avais pas le droit de te pousser, man. Oh, les lignes que j'aurais pu te pousser dans cette classe-là, man. Mais j'aurais perdu ma job tout de suite. J'aurais pas pu en faire d'autres, ça. Mais ici, on peut.
As-tu encore ton cœur sur ta main, Charles?
Ben oui. C'est. Et...
After successfully capturing Hawaii's most wanted, William Duarte III, aka William.
C'est quoi ça représente?
Ah, mange de la marde, là. La petite question de 15 ans, là.
Tu voulais pas le dire.
Charged with a laundry list of offenses, including.
Ah, je sais pas si je voulais pas le dire. Je l'ai dit en masse de fois.
And now that his father has been put away,
J'ai jamais su.
Ok, on s'en calisse. Je m'en calisse. Tu t'en calisses. On s'en calisse. Yeah. Les vieilles histoires d'amour, man. Dans le temps où j'avais des girlfriends, man.
Hi, dog.
Insane. Today, the turnout has been amazing.
Les
I
bonnes
appreciate every
vieilles
last soul
histoires.
that's watching the show and running through
All
this,
the
and going through
gold.
this. Not entirely organized show today because, like I said, we were just kind of throwing these things together, and I'm just showing you guys, and we're watching real time the stuff that I got so far. Okay.
Je suis bidirectionnel.
Every last
Les
one of y'all
histoires
coming in and
des
being a
bons
part
vieux jours.
of the show.
Bidirectionnel.
today. And like I said, please hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Subscribe. That would really,
The sound
really
says
mean a
it.
lot. Like
La
I said, we are
connexion.
doing a lot of work here. We are covering a lot of this stuff that's going on. I might be on. I don't know if I'm going to be on as early as 9 a.m. tomorrow because I just need to
Les bonnes vieilles
but
histoires.
I will be on tomorrow morning nonetheless. I might
On s'en fucking drogue, man. Je sais pas qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent.
because I just need some time to sleep and catch up on some much needed rest.
La connexion entre moi et toi est bidirectionnelle.
Ok, cool.
I wanted to open up the phone lines, okay, for sure. I do wonder why the sister hasn't
Je veux juste te reculer ici, là, tranquillement.
more brought in, because she must know a few things, right? Brian Laundrie's sister must know a few things, right?
Je t'admire,
But
papa Charles.
we'll see as
fuck
time goes
is-
on. Got our first phone call. You're on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi.
Désolé, arrobas c'est le beul.
Mindy,
Veux-tu je me ferme la gueule?
Mandy from Alabama. How you doing, Mandy? What's on your mind? Speak on it.
On dirait que vous êtes très énervé.
Case since it started.
Je suis tutanant.
A stream,
Oui.
a live stream, and
Oui, 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 oui.
if you heard it,
Je te le cacherai pas, là.
a report coming from Newbern,
La G-Fuel m'a pompé le cœur.
that he was spotted driving his grandfather's car.
Wait, where?
Si tu veux, j'y te dise.
Newbern,
Fais-moi un lunch.
Carolina. There was it was
Grilled cheese.
a clip by Skyline News. And I
SVP.
think he jumped the gun by saying, we found Brian Laundrie, but he said they approached
Grill
the
CHEEX.
car and
Quitos.
a person, he had like a red
Au
shirt on
fruit.
and a mask. Oh, as they approached, took off into the
De mer.
woodline, but they said they ran the plates on the car he was at, and it turned out to be his grandfather's car.
Maman et papa me regardent.
And last name is Laundrie. So
La noune.
See, now that's the thing. I wonder if that's actually real or a true story. Because the thing
I saw the clip on the I saw the clip from the news people in a live stream.
Fais-moi un grilled cheese.
But I haven't heard much more on that. But
Interesting.
he has many different relatives he could be, but it's not that far.
Charles le Bel, réponds-moi.
Where he was heading, it was toward the north. So I'm not sure.
I mean, it's
Je
okay.
veux un grilled cheese.
I feel like you and a lot of other people have been getting a lot of pieces of information that I would say
Tabarnouche.
aren't entirely 110% proven true. You see what I'm saying? Or there are a lot of streamers that are putting out a lot of stuff right now where it's like, yo,
On chante-tu ensemble?
this blurry image of this dude is such and such. You know, like I said, a lot of it, and it's no disrespect to you, Mandy. I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people that
I
are.
was like, I didn't know.
You know.
I jumped in on the stream. I didn't know if you had talked about it before.
Oh no. I have not, and that's news to me. I'm just looking at what.
Mon beau petit papa Noël, quand tu descendras du ciel.
Yes, we have talked about a bunch of other possible locations of where he could be, but
Avec les petits cadeaux.
that I'm seeing right now, the simple math of it all is that he's still in the area. You know, he's still out here.
Puis un nouveau
There's been so
PlayStation
many different
5.
things like posts on Facebook made by him, quote unquote. Allegedly, they were him posting things on Facebook. You know, streams that were,
Craqueur comme moi.
you know, that were done for 3 seconds on IG. I mean, there's so many stories that have been just thrown out. I mean, shoot, they said he was in Toronto. Some people saying he's in Mexico. It's been so insane that I'm just kind of like, all right, I'm just waiting for the actual truth. But for right now, that story I think is not entirely true. But I do appreciate you letting us know about it. Real talk.
Right. I think if
Vroom vroom, je l'aime, mon gros bessiquel.
late in the game, but I think he's probably the most capable person of tracking someone down.
Yeah.
I've watched his work since he started his show many years ago, and how he does what he does, and
Vroom vroom, la masse
people
d'arbouille.
just trust him, just tell him stuff, and people just trust the.
C'est-tu Vince, le gars à Jocelyn?
The police officers a lot and don't want to give them all the information they have. But my question is all the information that Dog found really quickly.
And Vince key, dude.
And I know the police don't really put things out there to protect the case.
Apporte-moi fumeur à 4 fois.
Put it out there to everybody. But why the police aren't aiding him more?
Je peux pas.
Especially with
J'ai pas comme toute la technologie. J'ai pas toute la technologie, j'ai pas le plan.
Apporte le PC. Puis la cam.
To do is just to fly around and he couldn't cover himself enough.
Je pense que comme un Bluetooth, quelque chose, ça serait pas pire, mais la connexion se fait pas de là-bas à ici.
In that area, or if they have.
Et en plus, il faudrait que je parle de haut, ce qui est pas nécessairement la meilleure affaire, j'ai un appartement. Moi, on se demandait à qu'est-ce que je parle à tous les crises de fois. Faudrait que je puisse entendre.
Allô les voisins.
Ben comme ça se fait. Technologiquement, ça se fait. Je jouerais pas. C'est que vous voyez, là. C'est un peu ça, là.
Join sur ton sel.
The possibilities, especially
Ouais.
in open water like that, are
Ouais.
endless,
Mais encore là, tu sais. Comme faut que je parle à quelqu'un. Comme des fois sur Discord, tu peux parler avec quelqu'un, pis ça.
Absolutely. I mean, he went and grabbed at least a culmination of $1,000, just about. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So what?
M'as-tu stocké quoi, Charles?
To pay a dude to drive him across the ocean to some other island. I mean, there's so many different possibilities here. You know what I mean? But Mandy, I really do appreciate the phone call. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Yes. Thank you. Have a good evening.
T'as rentré dans le Discord en disant Vince.
Hey, you're on the mic with the Pascal.
T'as rentré dans le Discord en disant Vince.
Hey, you're on the mic with the Pascal. Where are you calling from?
Hey, from Chicago.
T'as rentré dans le Discord, t'as dit c'est Vince, pis t'as viré de bord.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Ok, man, je suis fucking fou de bord. Fucking entendre des affaires, y'a pas de problème, man.
Maybe suggest that, do you think that he also had something to do with the two murders that were found around the same time
you
in
know,
Utah?
We're hearing about it.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because I just
Not
recently
sure.
did an interview with Cindy Sue Hunter.
Oui, Charles, c'est une maladie, la schizophrénie.
The two women found the bodies of Kylan Schulte and Crystal Turner. That interview is on my page right now, so please go check it out. And I'm saying this to everybody who's watching right now. Please go check it out because there's a lot of information in that interview.
Bye bye.
That debunks a few things and all that stuff. Here's my thoughts. I don't think that he had anything to do with their murder.
Vroom, vroom.
The timeline does not line up. But I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not a possibility.
Je l'aime, mon
Like I said in that interview, in that episode, but like I said, please go check it out.
Adieu les amis. De Dieu.
The cops did say that they are still they're not ruling out the possibility of Brian being involved. But
J'y vais à revenir voir ton stream.
Yeah, they did immediately rule him out immediately, but then
Mon pipi pique.
But then they said that they are not ruling it out.
Adieu de Dieu, mes tabarnak.
Was working in the cooperative that they were in when they got in the first fight when they got the 911 call. There was this domestic violence.
I did
One
not
of the
know
girls
that.
worked in that cooperative that they were at.
Huh.
One of the grocery stores. Yeah, that girl that they found worked in that grocery store, and the grocery store or cooperative, whatever you want to call it, I forgot what it was called, something flour or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They one of the girls, they just released a statement, saying that, hey, we don't think that it's something to do with it, but it is kind of a coincidence that he was there at the same time.
Interesting. You know, I don't know. I didn't know about that piece, and that's new information for me. Moonflower, apparently, Perfect 10 just said this. Moonflower, I guess, is the grocery store that they were at. That's news to me. That's honestly, that's news to me.
Yeah,
and if
she works, I think her name is Kyla.
Yeah, Kylan Schulte. And if that is if that is the case, then that'll be very interesting to hear. But like I said, that's still information that I don't know. But when I interviewed Cindy Sue Hunter about this whole thing, she was like, yeah, it doesn't seem like their timelines match, but if they do, then they do. But that's why they're saying law enforcement is still looking into it, and they're saying that they're not ruling out completely the idea that Brian Laundrie is involved. And he could very well be, but we're going to have to see what the story is first. You see what I'm saying? But hey, man, I appreciate you.
They said that, I'm sorry,
go ahead.
Real quick. They said they haven't seen murder in 14, 15 years. So I just feel like it's a real big coincidence, but I understand what you're saying. We can't jump to conclusions right away. So
yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm kind of waiting to, no problem, man. I'm just waiting to see what the story is first. Like,
Bonne nuit, Charles.
Let's bring him in. Let's get him in alive so we can actually find out what the hell is going on. So we can bring some things, we can bring things to light, you know? And if it means that maybe he was...
Je m'en vais faire des dodos.
Maybe, then that would be great
find
too.
him alive. That's all.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for that too, because there's a lot of open-ended, there's a lot of questions that are not answered right now, and he's the only one that can answer all these things. But thank you, man. I really do appreciate you coming on, man. Have a good one. All right.
No problem. Thanks for everything, man.
Anytime, brother.
Appreciate your show.
Thank you, brother. Peace.
Bonne
hey, you're on the
nuit.
mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, Pascal, it's Jeff. I'm in Ohio.
Hey, Jeff from Ohio. How you doing, man? What's on your mind? Speak on it.
Well, I used to live down along the coast.
@CGLebeul.
And it seems to me like there's no actual proof that Brian Laundrie parents. There was one eyewitness that said that they only saw 2 people, but he could have been in the camper. He could have went back home. The Landries could have been telling the truth.
Yeah.
But
Je suis papy Monigno.
They did leave him at the campground. And he went across to that island, Shell Island, that they're searching now, which is 180 acres. Shouldn't take that long to search. But say he was, skipping along those islands. He would.
Mucho je suis papy Monigno.
I doubt he's swimming them.
Right.
I mean, if he's out there on those islands, they're going to find him in the next day or 2.
I mean, most
My
definitely.
guess is, pardon me?
Oh, I said most definitely. I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. But in my opinion,
Va dire bonne nuit.
But this is mine, that a boat picked him up somewhere out on those islands and he's gone.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe
Et fait des beaux rêves.
he used that $1,000 to pay some dude to drive up in a boat, get him to hop in that thing, and just boom. You know what I mean?
Reviens demain soir.
Well, supposedly his cousin or something that lives there in Florida is a boat broker, which would easily have access to a boat to get his cousin out of there.
Good point.
And more than likely, if a boat did pick him up there, a lot of times smaller boats, not necessarily a big boat that could go across the ocean or anything, but they would skirt that Florida coast and go down. So they're not too far off the shore. They would just go along the coast. My guess is maybe he stopped at Cuba and, jumped on over the Bahamas or something like that. That's my guess. Everyone has a theory. That's mine.
It's a very solid prediction or hypothesis.
De retour.
Because the thing is like, I mean, at this point, there are no wrong theories right now, because everything's so open-ended. Yeah,
odds if he
could be
home from the campground on the 8th.
Yeah,
out of there.
Homeboy could be in Cuba right now, smoking a Cuban cigar, living the life
Fucking A, dude.
golden right now. Real talk. he could be anywhere. You know? He could be
He
anywhere.
very well could be.
but
you know, Cuba's like 90 miles off the Florida Key, you know, the Marathon Key or whatever it is. And
yeah.
Je testais ton bonhomme qui parle.
Cuba, I think maybe it just might be you know, like maybe for the night or two, and then.
Oh shit, il est entertainer.
See, but that's the thing. I'm
C'est
thinking.
le fun.
Like I think he's going like this is the thing. Like if you
C'est le fun, c'est la fun, man.
leave town to skip the country, you're gonna do everything you can, right? You're gonna do everything you can in your power to get the hell out, and then you're gonna find any way by any means necessary to.
Veux-tu que je te fasse un logo pour ton Twitch?
Maybe he has a friend.
Ça me prend un logo, mais
But maybe he has a buddy or his
je
uncle.
sais pas comment m'enligner avec.
Maybe he had access to a really crappy, not so great.
Ça serait pas mal mieux.
Okay.
Ben, c'est que c'est utile parce que tu peux le mettre dans production et tout. Tu peux faire une intro avec, comme quand tu fais l'intro, ça te prend un logo. Ça.
And then he hops on it and he drives
Bah oui.
that thing himself.
C'est ça qui fait le brand puis le marketing.
No responsibilities, etc. I mean, like I said.
Je sais pas comment m'enligner avec en tout.
And I'm hoping
Parce que je sais pas comment m'enligner avec la brand non plus.
that okay, out of those islands,
Je sais pas si ça me prend un nom, quelque chose, whatever.
to go to those areas, still track his scent and get.
Mais juste tes handles là, comme depuis le début du temps, man. So. I'm not fucking kidding, dude.
News Nation Prime with Marnie Hughes.
Bonne nuit, lieutenant Lebel.
Thank you for joining us.
Bonne nuit, man.
Authorities may be another step closer to finding Brian Laundrie.
Thanks for passing by, man.
Fais des beaux rêves.
Surveillance video that could shed light on what Brian was doing in the days right after Gabby Petito's family reported her missing. There is also a new report tonight.
Merci, tu as fait ma soirée.
Brian bought in
Good shit,
Northport
man.
before he disappeared.
Enjoy ton $5.
Thing that we don't know about that Carlton
T'as fait ma soirée et tout, c'est certain. Y'a rien d'autre plus intéressant de suite.
to that area day after day. What we do know is Dog the
Bah $4.25.
different leads in a different park tonight. The man who
Tout
has
aide,
been
man.
living tracking fugitives is determined.
Commence tranquillement, quelque temps ça fait comme de quoi d'utile là.
And he's already started.
2 à 3 smokes.
And the twists keep coming with an entire nation invested in finding
Yeah.
this.
Ha ha ha.
We start tonight with correspondent Brian.
Bonne
Henson.
nuit.
He is live in Northport, Florida,
Yes.
outside the Laundrie family home. Brian.
This morning and early afternoon, it was slow out here. We weren't sure if anything was going to develop today, but then late this afternoon and into the evening, things picked up. Development started happening. New leads started coming in. FBI showed backup out at the reserve with a new search, and we've learned just tonight that
Crégassum.
J'essaie de lire. Calice, le tabarnak.
Plus petit que 3 plus
to search lakes. The other is
Comment ça se fait que Craigasm,
it's not police
il y a un gars qui dort, dude? What the fuck?
We're out here at the island. This would be and could be a perfect spot for him to hide.
We have confirmed what Dog first told us, that the Laundrie family was camping here after Brian returned from Florida without Gabby. We also confirmed today the FBI has surveillance video from the campground. I spoke to Dog's daughter, Lisa Chapman, tonight. She's helping coordinate the search. Lisa, what do you know that makes you believe that Brian Laundrie is out there alive near that campground tonight?
We have gotten multiple credible leads that we were able to verify, both through technology and through witnesses. So we're pretty sure that he's stashed out on those islands, stashing out in the daytime and mostly active, after the parks are closed and everyone goes home.
This is a look from the sky at the area where
Wow.
the Laundrie family camped out.
You're looking at Fort DeSoto campground.
They fucking think he's there.
This is campsite 1 back in the trees right in this area.
Have you seen anything out there? Has your dad seen anything that would indicate that Brian Laundrie is there?
Yes, we believe we found some personal items yesterday.
What's interesting is, according to Instagram pictures, Brian Laundrie has been to both search locations in the past. This photo from February shows Brian and Gabby at the campground. And this photo from July of last year shows him at the Carlton Reserve. Also today, new questions about a possible
Ça, c'est ses parents, ils ont de l'air juste tannés, là. Le gars est actually missing, puis ils ont jamais parlé à des hosties de reporters, man. Ils ont le monde de reporter de haut, ils ont jamais sorti pour dire qu'ils cherchent le gars. Ils ont juste tanné que c'est là. C'est fucké.
Specifically, what did they find? The campground. She says that they
Laisse mon bot, là.
find personal items in Brian's and
Ah, il va changer, anyway, là. T'achetez pas trop.
Any chance have police said, I know they're being very tight-lipped, but could Brian have had multiple burner phones? So they think they have the one in possession. Could he have
Je veux savoir c'est quoi le bot à Forsen puis XQC. Tu peux prendre les voix de n'importe qui puis le mettre dans ton bot. Mais je sais pas quel bot qu'ils prennent pour faire ça.
Mais la voix à toi.
Oui, exactement. XQC a sa propre voix et tout. Je sais pas c'est quoi le bot. Ça a l'air d'être plugged in, toi, là. Je me demande si...
Bon salut.
J'aurais une idée.
that he may have left with any cash or enough food or water to survive for days or weeks?
Non merci.
Well, first of all, we assume he does know the campsite well for two reasons. First of all, in the Instagram post, he's been there. He's posted photos from there. He's there. He was living in this area for a while. And then also we know that he The question of does he have money? Again, we don't know the answer. We can go back to the federal arrest warrant that says that he used a stolen debit card. Was he able to get cash off that debit card that he still has right now? Another unknown.
Wow. And if his family was out there, could they have stashed food or water in a certain place that he could keep tapping into to continue to survive? All good questions tonight. Brian Enton will be talking to you later on in the show. Thank you.
Well, that doesn't look like a plan. Fucking laundries.
So I didn't see what happened with X. You guys want to give me the rundown or what? Cancel culture, no pixel. What a time to be alive. Nah, I don't think it's like that. But I mean, I think there needs to be a sense of like a bigger sense of seriousness if you're gonna be like taking someone out of the server for that long period of time, or like perma bans or 30-day bans. Those are big deals for someone that has put their time into the stream, into that server. You know what I mean? And that's big deals, you know. And I think that needs to be taken into account. You know, that things aren't the same as they used to be. The admin decisions aren't the same as they used to be. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't as much at stake back in the day. That clip didn't come all the way in. Hello Kitty.
Well, no pixel might be fucking imploding, dude.
A little bit more, you know, I go start talking shit, you know. I pull up to one of the officers.
Yeah, he's already gone. Yeah, he's already gone right here, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Yeah, and then you shoot.
Wait, what just happened?
Yeah. Yeah, he has no idea what he's doing here. That was fun. I enjoyed it. What the fuck is happening?
What is this cop there? You see that? Wait, hello?
Yeah, this is, I mean...
Is my head popping?
I mean, yeah, they're still here. I don't know what...
So down here.
You okay?
No, my head's popping, I think.
Scuffy,
I can't see anything.
they're gonna shoot.
You get a water
I don't know what's happening.
Wait, did you get keys? Did you get keys?
Do you want me to drive for you? Because you don't seem to be doing okay.
Yeah, did you get keys?
Yeah, I got keys. You ready?
I'm still, am I driving?
Yeah, you're driving. Yeah, we're flying and shit. Just get out, I'll put you back in.
The fuck is that?
Let me assume what happens here.
Please.
They get caught by the cops, and they don't really roll with we were scuffed play, and they just kind of fuck them. And it gets worse. So where do I watch this whole shebang? Quick take on X is we're gone for 25 seconds. Driver's head popped. Got caught again. Then X insisted on either full jail or walk free. Or
I didn't understand that anything.
Really? Does he say or I'm gonna F8? Does he say that? Or does he say I'm gonna go to sleep? Or what's he say?
No, it doesn't. What?
Jared, what the fuck is happening in this video?
I don't know what's happening.
Wait, did you get keys? Did you get keys?
Do you want me to drive for you? Because you don't seem to be doing okay.
Yeah. Did you get keys?
Yeah, I got keys. You ready?
I'm still. Am I driving?
Yeah, you're driving. Yeah, we're flying and shit. Just get out. I'll put you back in.
So let me assume what happens here. They get caught by the cops, and they don't really roll with we were scuffed play, and they just kind of fuck them.
Is there a part I'm missing, dude?
So where do I watch this whole shebang?
Holy shit.
Quick take on.
And what garage is your VOD, sir?
Ban me. I would have not been caught. Didn't happen.
So he would not have been caught if what happened? Is that the scuff on the car? Okay. He doesn't like take the keys and get away right there and get caught later? I gotta see this. Show me this. Okay, so if I watch this full video, does he go through all of it?
You ready, brother?
Hold on, I'm watching X. X had a problem today.
Oh.
Okay, so he's fucked.
Get out, I'll put you back in. You're getting shot, dude.
You know the context behind this? I'll explain it while you're watching.
Yo, listen, he's scuffed out. He's scuffed out. Can you give us a minute? Can you give us a minute, please?
The fuck does that mean? XQC loves to fucking play around, play on the rules, dude. I just don't know what's happening. What is he saying?
Nobody replied. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm just.
They just shoot him right there.
Pick it from before
Okay,
the head.
so what actually
At
happened
one point
was
they started going back.
Fuck. Two people are talking. Utch and the fucking chat.
down. He robbed a cop of his entire pockets, okay? And right whenever he goes for the call and he says, I'm scuffed out, a solo cadet on radio says, and I quote, fuck that, shoot him anyways.
No fucking way.
Yeah. And then whenever Adept goes and talks to her, she says, he says that all the time. He lies about it. He did it the other time, was basically saying that he says it all the time.
First off, does he do that all the time? I've never heard him lie about scuff, has he? But
he's
like
never lied about it. He's the first one to call it out, but I don't think he hardly now granted it's XQC, maybe he has a couple times, but very rarely. Like he does
in his early days. He's not stupid enough to do it now.
Agreed. So you know, later at the crash of Route 68, if you fast forward in the clip, you'll be able to see.
He's not the only one who calls it out. CG calls it out all the time when we get
100%. We all do. Agreed. So he crashes out. He puts his, he's trying to lay behind the vehicle. He doesn't have a gun out or anything, and they're just laying into him, bro. Just shooting him.
What happens at that point when he's in front of the cop? He's like, give me a minute.
They give him a minute. They give him a second. But when Espinoza rolls up, he basically said, we're going to let him leave.
The music and shit. That's placed after. Who's the editor here? Jaren is the editor.
And then we're going
not to be confused with Jared, which is Summit.
To shoot his car as he leaves. And when he left, none of the
Jaren is a confirmed collaboration.
The other cops started
between
shooting.
the two.
So what does Espinoza do? He follows him and starts shooting through his windshield, which again you're not supposed to do, and starts trying to take him out through his windshield while driving after him.
Exactly. He's like, Summit, dude, we're like the same age. He's like, okay, guys, you're not supposed to fucking do that. Just do something else.
He continues to do that till
you know what I mean?
Car to save him. He crashed out on Route 68. When he crashed out on Route 68, he goes to lay behind the car. And one of the cops on radio says, you know, he was scuffed. What do we do? And they're like, that's when the solo cadet comes in. She's like, just shoot him. He always lies about scuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I understand the FK quit on that. Man, fuck the cops.
Yeah.
Bro,
and then whenever he gets
they're not supposed to do it.
Chat was posting
one
this
day
on YouTube.
It needs to be mandatory. I'm not saying now because maybe they don't have enough cops yet, but it needs to be mandatory that you play a crim character at some point in time to play a fucking cop.
Bro, I've said
That's
this
crazy.
for years, man. I've said this for years. And
that's a good idea.
Why is a cadet speaking up on any orders?
Exactly. A solo cadet is making the call whenever literally like a senior officer, a fucking lieutenant.
Like, he should have been kicked out quite some time ago, I'm sure, if that's the behavior in the open like that.
Exactly, 100%.
Dude, no way! And they just throw him in.
They throw him in. So then, if you're watching him in the prison or in the jail cell, he's sitting there and they're like, well, we're going to go raid you. And he's like, listen, you guys would have never caught me. If it
They're going to raid him?
Yeah, they're going to raid him for the gun. So
I have to just say, you guys can suck my fucking nuts if you were involved in that and you're a cop. Are you serious?
Yeah, so then they were going to raid him. And he's like, guys, you guys would have never caught us if it wasn't for Scuff. Like, dude, he literally crashed out and his brain ended.
Bro, he was crashing for like 45 seconds before they even seen it.
And he's like, dude, the guy was crashing. If this is the logic you're gonna do, have him come into the jail too, because like it's him or it's both of us or nobody, because that's where we're at. And the cops are like, that's not what's gonna happen. We're going to raid you. And he's like, I want to go to a bench trial. And then they say, well, we're gonna raid you first, and then you're gonna go to a bench trial.
What's the problem with the raiding?
What is going on No Pixel? That is not how Charleston has ever been trained. That's crazy.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like,
you're only supposed to shoot out of your windshield for defensive measures.
For if your life is at risk. Yeah.
100%.
They've got a new teacher.
But obviously, like the problem I keep
any blow is gonna get half the fucking department banned.
Just to fucking do whatever they want to do, and they're not getting any OOC or in-character punishments for it, so everyone's doing it. When even rated, I'll say rated.
Dude, X should report that. X should report it.
Well, that's the logic, right? Fill up the forms with reports.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are.
When did that happen? How long ago was this?
Yesterday.
He's gonna file a lawsuit against fucking Olympics, but he won't make a fucking report about the cop who pissed him off in the game. Now he doesn't want to play anymore.
Is he in jail right now still? Well, I don't care about the outcome. FA quitting, giving him his charges, whatever.
This is the training.
It should never gone down like that.
Seem to get.
Also, on top of that, they didn't even know that it was him.
Oh shit!
They voice ID'd him before.
I'm listening to Adept side, so let's see what the radio comms are.
He's yelling. He's scuffed out. Can you give us a minute?
Fuck that. He always say that.
How does she know who it is?
Well, they're not getting out of there anyway, so I don't know.
I'm gonna go.
They're not getting out of there anyway. Come on. Explain yourself on Discord, X.
Yeah, come get him. Come and hang out with another Bahamas man.
Oh, that's right. I don't think X is banned for that, dude. I think
for
that's
FA quitting.
I mean, FA quitting's bad, but he's done worse. He's pulled out a gun that didn't exist and shot cops in a jail cell, bro. I mean,
listen, bro. I just got banned for some crazy shit. So yes, I do think he gets banned for that from my own experience. You're damn right, I do.
Yeah, man. What's up? Hello?
Oh, I knew he knew.
Hey, what up, dude?
What's up, man? Hey. So I had to pack my bags and whatnot. I'm a little bit busy. I'm going to the Bahamas, so I was not.
Hey, dude, listen, I got a bungalow on the beach. You can come and join me. I got a 3-day also. We'll crack open some Coronas. Me and you can just hang out, kick our feet in the sand, bro.
Going to the Bahamas, man. What's up?
How often I go there?
Did you?
So is it official, or are you just assuming you're going?
Well, I'm just assuming, but I mean, sometimes, you know. I don't mind what the outcome is, you know, because I believe in something and I believe in seeing it through for better or for worse, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's kind of where I'm at right now, you know.
Are we going to the Bahamas or what?
wait, did you guys look at full context? Because there was a lot in there. It was.
We did.
We didn't get to see full context.
I did.
Yeah. So the main issue. Okay. So there's parts that I'm wrong, there's parts that they're wrong, and I think we can consolidate. And I think the main problem that I have right now is that with all the time that we had to talk about it and to ponder about what we could do to fix things and make things better, there has been no efforts made to rectify the situation. And if anything, whenever we came down to the conclusion, it feels like there was an effort to make it worse. And I think that's the main point that I personally didn't like. So the main point that
did they need to shoot you there? Did they need to shoot your car? Is that what they didn't give you a chance
to pull the gun out at all?
Okay. So
I think Adept pull up her gun again, dude. Shit, dude. What the fuck?
Is basically.
Let's go.
The problem is that I understand that they can't tell from their perspective on scene because they don't know shit. For them, on their POV, they come to my car, right? So I didn't mind at first that it was but at the end of the day, I robbed the cop, you know? So that's like shoot on sight pretty much,
of course.
right? But then they were kind of undecisive. They shot a little bit here and there. So I mean, you guys both play cops, right? So you guys know that shooting from cars is a little bit inconsistent from one shift to another.
Well, so
sometimes they shoot.
I'll tell you this. It's not
I was trained to never
happen.
So that's how I've been doing it on cop is never shoot from the windshield unless it's like an active like a one-to-one. It's like a active gunfire where there's bullets going back and forth.
Exactly.
Right. So
it annoys me that we had to work so hard to become cops and to go through that extensive training and to learn this shit, and then when you become a cop, you just throw it out the window and nobody actually enforces it.
Yeah. So, but I get that shift 3.
That's an admin issue if the reports don't do anything for procedures.
That's beside the point, though. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh my God, it's a small."
I'm not surprised. I'm not impressed. Not surprised.
Like some weird. That's whatever. We can throw that out the window. The main problem is that I try to tell him in the OOC.
Unless they don't care, which is alright.
Major scuff, and we've been there for
the setting in the server, you know.
Believe it or not, I mean, we were there for a while with the car because
bro, your car was scuffing out for like 20 to 30 seconds before the cops even
yeah,
you.
Yeah. And we were going 150 with Nas, right? But like, I mean, we were out. We were already talking about other stuff. We were already talking about like about the future or the past, whatever. So, from my perspective, this scenario was over already. But then I show up with my hands up, and I understand it's like, oh, you're supposed to shoot on sight whenever somebody robs a cop. But they see me with my hands up, I get shot again. Okay, whatever, moving on. Again, that's like a little roleplay thing. I'm not gonna fucking like be like an RP critic. It's not my role.
Okay.
And then the problem that I have is that after watching the VOD, from my vehicle, everybody reads OC, and everybody heard me in the game, and they all communicated, right? One, they say, you know, he always says that. Okay, that's really bad. And then the main problem is after that, they know for a fact the timeline of the car being out and everything, and then they're like, dude, you're not letting him get away, whatever, right? Yeah. Like you're not, and I'm like, I was watching the VOD, I'm like, well, that's really disappointing because now they know for a fact they have it. It's like if somebody is on low ground with no guns in a BR, yet he has his fists, right? And then the game pauses. He goes on high ground with a rocket launcher, and like, okay, we're ready to unpause the game, guys. And then it's like, dude, I mean, it's just like
kind of a tough spot now.
Well, and that's the thing, right? So you had distance. You were almost away before Scuff happened. Scuff happens. Now there's 5 cops on you in a fucking bike. There's no way of you getting away whatsoever. And then yet they still capitalize. I've always said that the capitalization on like those type of scenarios fucking suck. Yeah, man.
And it's been happening a lot. Vader was in OC Discord. Talking about how it's been happening like so often that he couldn't like sit there and say nothing. And there was like a big debate in OC Discord.
What is going on with this vehicle, dude?
How lately the server's been scuffing in a lot of ways with like invisible cars and whatnot.
Because the tuner shop, yeah.
And in a lot of ways, it seems like cops are capitalizing on the server breaking, and there's like no end to it, right?
The quote unquote roll with it is worse now than it's ever been.
Yeah. But I don't think people understand that.
This is fucking weird, yeah.
It happens when there's a scuff with police and there's a scuff with criminals. It goes both ways.
That looks like an opportunity for somebody with the GTA 5 servers.
There's another car. There's a scuff and there's another car. And whatever
RP servers.
But yeah,
it's like, this is fucking shit.
For us, it's 2 hours or an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes I was gonna get the 9s. Like literally, I was getting the 9s 100%. Right. So for us, it's like the end of the world, right? So it's like And then them saying, "Oh shoot!" and "Oh well, you guys didn't shoot. I'm gonna shoot." And it's like more shooting, and then it's like
And then it's all rifles, always rifles, all the time, never pistols.
There's no chance we have whenever the bullets start flying. They know that, especially if there's a lot of them in the situation. 100%, bro.
All that aside, this is still like manageable, right? We're still at a point where like it's not all over. We can still like make something decent of this. And then comes like I personally think the worst part, where it's like I go.
I want to see when she comes up.
And then, I'm being given like deals or whatnot. I'm like guys, And then one of the officers says that, oh yeah, we would have never caught you, and they admit they would have never caught me. And then I'm like, okay, well in that case, I personally think we can like salvage this either with kind of like RP, like the main crime, and no like guns taken or whatever.
Them catch you again, yeah.
Yeah, they like I get caught for the crime, but then nothing that none of like the guns, whatever. So the role play is still there, but the mass consequences aren't, because it doesn't make sense. I go to jail, whatever. I get but then it starts stacking it, and then they start giving me like deals or whatever, and I'm like, dude, if you're gonna give me a deal, right, to fix the scuff, I mean, technically there was two of us. There's me and Alex. Technically, if you were to give me all,
you both.
Yeah, if you're gonna give me all charges, I mean, might as well just de-scuff the whole thing, make the guy come to MRPD, and we're going for all the things, right? Or none. That's my perspective, because why would I accept a deal where they pick and choose what maintain a role play and what's scuffed, right? Because it was all scuffed because we were out, right? Mm-hmm. My body was out with all the guns.
You couldn't even communicate with your guy. He was like randomly talking, you know what I mean? Yeah. Saying he was fucked, and like he didn't even know what he was seeing.
Yeah. So at that point, I'm at the point where like people are like, oh, yo, take the deal. I'm gonna give you a deal. I'm giving you fair treatment. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna take a deal, because then it means that I acknowledge. Principle. Yeah, exactly. Now I approve of what they're doing. And
he's good at fucking getting into the nitty-gritty of fucking rules.
Well, no, I want to do this.
So his return when it's scuffed is fucking genius.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then everything's unleashed.
The rain is unstable.
300 months plus. we're going to raid your vehicle that has explosives, and then they're gonna do weapons trafficking plus probably terrorism order, because the gun is linked to a bombing or some bullshit. God. And then raid the apartment, lose 1.1 million or whatever, and it's like, and then it's the so nines.
They didn't give a fuck about your scuff, bro. They were like, scuff? Nah, bro, we're just that good. Get the fuck out of here. You did scuff.
Yeah, that's the main problem though, is that we had ways out after we had like an hour and a half to find a way out that makes sense in RP, right? But doesn't fuck everybody over. But the problem is, the main problem is that at that point, how hard is it to retcon everything if it was hard scuff? Do they make every officer that raided the Bobcat car, the escort, the people on scene, people who documented, people who made the reports, does everybody retcon, and then I start getting refunds and items back from devs? Like, what the fuck do we? Like, it's such a disaster, right? And it's so avoidable at that point. Oh. And it seemed like nobody wanted to avoid it, because then you would be probably thrown.
Alright, I'm gonna fix things.
And I think that's the main point where I got frustrated. And that's when I decided to alt F4.
We are.
You know what?
Closing
I'm
that.
gonna deal with the consequences that come with this. Then going in for the 9
Oh, fuck this one.
After 3 hours of fucking hard molding of everybody's getting raided,
and
then spending a week making people retcon and